Yeah, I didn't think I would forget. So, Complex put out a fucking list. The best albums of 2015. Yeah, I know this topic is old. Who gives a shit? I'm trying to make sure I didn't talk about this shit. But even if I did, maybe I didn't iterate on something that I should have. Alright, so when it comes to lists, people sit around and they talk about albums that they deem as the best of the year. And I kind of honestly watching Complex, I just think it's that roundtable people that probably picked their fucking favorite albums of what they thought was the best albums of 2015, which is crazy. And I explained this shit on an Instagram post, but most times in lists, the albums you have on there, you have people that don't even listen to that fucking artist, and then they have their own opinion of what album or albums are the best of that year. That's whatever. So it starts off with the internet with Ego Death. I think they're a live instrument blues band or some shit like that. The front person is the chick from Odd Future, and somebody was like, "Yo, you should check them out. You probably like them." I never heard of them. I've probably seen their album before on iTunes and didn't know who the fuck they was. But that's number 10. So I guess that can stay there. That's cool. Then you got number 9. You got Drake. If you're reading this, it's too late. Number 8 is Father John Misty. I Love You, Honey Bear. I guess he does folk music. Then you got number 7, ASAP Rocky, At Long Last ASAP. Big Sean, Dark Sky Paradise. Justin fucking Bieber, who just dropped this album, Purpose, is number 5. Number 4 is Adele. Recently, you feel me? Justin Bieber, number 5 with Purpose, and Adele, 25 at number 4. That was crazy. Then you got number 3, Ray Shrimmer with Shrimp Life. 2 is Future DS2. And number 1 is Kendrick Lamar to Pimp a Butterfly. Okay. It's a couple things that I don't even understand about this list. For one, Father John Misty, never fucking heard of him. Let's eliminate that person. Justin Bieber and Adele, both on the list? Yeah, I don't know about that. We definitely taking Ray Sherman off the fucking list. Please. Number 3 for what? Like, seriously? This list is fucking ridiculous. The internet can say Drake should be way motherfucking higher than number 9. Like, he at least should be with Justin Bieber at. So we'll pit Justin Bieber at 9 and pit Drake at 5. What kind of shit is that? Like, I don't even understand that shit. We can pit ASAP Rocky up to 6 and Big Sean at 7. Now, Adele with 25. Now, that's cheating. That's a bias pick. To me, that's a bias pick because it just literally came out not too long ago. It ain't even been, I don't think, a month yet. And it's at number 4. Fuck no. Because what album did I say was better than Adele album? Y'all remember what album it was, so that can't be. What the fuck? Really? That's crazy. Future definitely deserved that because that shit came out of nowhere. You know what I mean? I wasn't the biggest Future fan, but the mixtapes in his album, he earned the number 2 spot. Kendrick Lamar, I mean, what can I say about that album? When it dropped, everybody was like, yeah, yeah, right? If you look in a lot of these comment sections on these damn videos on YouTube, everybody said the same shit. They kind of like, I don't know if it was the best album of the year, number 1 wise. You feel what I'm saying? So this list is crazy. Like, what the fuck? Where's like Lupe Fiasco? He had one of the best lyrical albums of this year, of the year. Period. Like, how can you not put him on the list? Where the fuck is Wale at? You see what I'm saying? Like, come on. I mean, Meek took an L, but I would at least put him at number 8. Like, come on. Really? This fucking list is just ridiculous, man. I don't even want to do my own list. Like, this shit is ridiculous. A lot of these motherfuckers didn't make no noise. Like, I didn't hear shit. You know what I'm saying? It's like, that's crazy. Ray Shermer, like, nobody was giving a fuck about that album. From what I understand, the internet didn't make that much noise for me to be like, yo, I need to check them out. Don't even know who the fuck Father John is. Like I said, ASAP definitely earned that because that album surprised everybody. Even Big Sean. I'm not saying take Big Sean off the list because that was another surprising album. But come on, to put Justin Bieber and Adele on a list, that's biased picks right there. Like, y'all, that's somebody in that circle's favorite fucking artist. And no, you got to put him in there. You should have picked one. Adele outsold every fucking body, so you should have took Bieber off. I mean, great comeback album, but what are you going by? You know what I mean? I just looked at this shit like, yo, this shit is crazy. Complex, Billboard, you know, it's just ridiculous. Like, what the fuck? Like, what? Jesus, you can just look at the list and you could tell that these are the albums that these people fucking like their favorite artists and shit. You know what I mean? Like, come on, put 5 of them in a room. They each get at least a couple picks, and that's who they picked. How the fuck do you pick Drake at number 9? How he ain't in the top 5? That's not being biased, but come on, everybody, you gotta admit that shit should not be at no motherfucking number 9. You know what I mean? Like, how many of y'all know who Father John Misty is? How many of y'all even like Big Sean album? How many even fucking listen to Ray Shremmerd? You know, what did y'all really think of Kendrick Lamar album now? Not when it first came out, it made sense. But up to this point, be honest with yourself. How many times did you listen to his album since it dropped? Literally, I've listened to it, I admit, 7 times. That's low, and I love music. Jesus. Motherfuckers like, don't buy Ray Shremmerd album. That shit is trash. I mean, they got the singles that I fuck with, a couple of them, like 2, but 3, number 3, fuck no. It's like I'm losing my mind over here. This shit is ridiculous. Jesus. Let me stop, because I don't even, never mind, give a shit. Don't ask me to do what's my top albums of this year, because fuck that. I'm not doing that list shit this year. Top 10 rap albums, R&B, fuck that. I'm just going to do the albums that I enjoyed this year. That's going to be my list. So don't ask me like, yo, what's your top 10 albums? None of that shit. It's the albums that I enjoyed, the albums that I learned something from, the albums that I related to. You know what I mean? That's going to be my list. Damn, if you're going to do a list that makes sense. Have a reason for why you're doing that list, not just doing some stupid, crazy shit just to get some likes or some fucking retweets or comments on a vlog. 1.